All right, got to drop the puck here. Purchase, Bauman, Bell, Moore, and McGinty. Purchase back to Moore. Moore's going to get over to McGinty. Leafs are on us here as get the puck up the boards. Gavin looks to chop it up, but he can't get the handle on it. We'll go back Gavin now with a little bit of time looking up. Fires a hard pass up to Mason off of his foot. Mason's going to try to dump it out. Gets blocked and stays in. And we'll throw it off the back of the net. Leafs have it now. We're going to get a shot on net. Knocked away. McGinty behind the net. Backhanded up the near boards here to Bauman. Bauman's going to bank it off, but not out. Puck gets knocked up, and looks like the ref is signaling a penalty here on McGinty. Roughing. Didn't quite see it when it happened behind the play, but we'll go down to man. 14:20 left. So 40 seconds off the clock. We'll get 4 out there. Nikula, Pazaviatra, Bell, and Bauman will stay out. He's playing with his near board back in the D. Actually, he slips. The ice is slick. We'll go back into the zone to regroup. D to D a couple of times up and down the far side. Pass up the middle. Gets picked off by Enzo. Just off of his stick. But Bauman comes back to pick up the loose puck. He's going to throw around a couple players here and we'll dump it in. Leafs now have it in their zone. They'll chip it up to the near boards. Enzo on his man. And puck gets carried into the zone. Keenan has. He's going to throw it up and out as Son will hit the ice for Bell. Keenan and Hekla out there as well as Bauman, who's going to need to get a change. Leafs have it behind the net, chip it to themselves, circling around, they'll go back to the point. Going to fire one towards the net, but Keenan blocks it. He will chip it up and out. And we'll get Moore hitting the ice for Keenan and KB. Christian hits his man. He still have the puck. He's going to throw it in front. He's going to get a shot on net. Sam is there. Sam has started the game, obviously. Makes a big save. That puck gets in front and on the player's tape. KB's going to get this one out, though, as a penalty. It's 25 seconds left. They're going to throw it back down, and that should be icing. It is. The offensive zone face-off. It's a pretty decent kill. He got the puck out of the zone. Got one good shot there, but Sam making the save. So again, KB, Son, Manley now, and Moore. Back to Manley. Slides past him. Leaf on him as Manley's able to skate back and get the puck. He's going to pass it to Moore. Moore banks it hard off the boards. Leaf's defenseman picks it up. Moore's going to pinch, but he gets past it. Davies there to knock it up, and Moore's there to get it out. Mason now up the ice. Chips over the blue line. Davey in the corner battling hard. Takes a hit, but staying on the chase. At least we'll wrap it around all the way down, and it will not be icing. I'm not sure why. Manley will be the first man back. He picks up, backhands it up to Deep. Deep now up to Son. Got KB on his right. 2-on-2 as Son cuts the middle, passes to KB. He's going to try to fire it in front. Can't get it through as he takes another whack at it from behind the net that hits the back of the net. Deep will send it up and out. Keenan, last man back. He's going to decide to throw it back in, but we're inside the zone. So whistle and offside. Face off at center. 11:41 in the first. 0-0. At least get it, throw it all the way down, and it gets deflected. Froome out there, the last man back, goes it behind the net to Keenan. Leaf and Jealous end up with the puck. They're going to skate it out in front. They're going to try to throw it to the middle. It gets deflected. Froome kicks it to himself and out. Leaf just gets tripped down, got his stick broken. I think the ref's going to call it here. Thought it was going to be a slash, but they called it rough. Hopefully they call that on the slash on the deep. We'll get something out of it, but add a little more expense to the trip for the Deep family. Purchase out there with Bauman, Chang, Hikola, and McGinty. Purchase wins the draw back to McGinty. McGinty going to fire towards the net, deflected. Oh, he gets the stick on it, gets the rebound. And Wilson Haas on the power play take their first lead of the weekend. Bauman picking up the rebound. Nice play. Win off the draw. Back to McGinty. McGinty stick handles, fires one to the net. Gets tipped, stopped. Bauman's there to knock in the rebound. All right, nice of the Leafs clock people to sound the horn for us. We'll take it. All right, Hikola will throw it up out of the zone. Leafs defense is going to pinch up and get it past the red line and dump it in deep. Andros is going to backhand it around. A little bit of room. McGinty on the boards. Takes a hit, but the puck does get out. And they're going to call interference on the Leafs. So Leafs wearing a path to the penalty box. We'll take it. I was looking at the bench. I'm not sure. There's a bunch of players. Obviously, Ben is out. Collins. Sudbeck's out, but Holt was standing up. I had an issue with his skates. He was standing on the bench, cheering, but fully dressed. Looked like he didn't have his skates on. Now I see him, looks like he's tying his skates. So maybe they had an issue. They got it fixed. I'm not sure, but looks like they'll get out here shortly. All right, Leafs are bringing the puck in our zone. They're going to maintain possession. Got KB out here with Bell, Son, Moore, and Poziviata. As the Leafs are going to get possession, they're going to throw it up, out. We try to keep it in, but the puck did cross the blue line. And we're offside. So we'll reset here. Once we get the puck into the zone, gain some possession. All right, Son moves it back to Keenan. Keenan sends one down. Leafs play it off the back of the net, right around us. They're going to throw it wide. They had a man behind them and try to stretch past it, but Keenan was there to knock it down. Leafs have it behind the net as KV forces them up the other side. Son with the pressure, but they're going to be able to skate it up and out. Moore takes a swipe, and he's going to get called for slashing. That's a bit of a it looks like we might get two penalties, both for slashing. Oh. Bell and Moore will both go in for slashing. So 5-on-3. Oh, 4-on-3 for 57 seconds until the Leafs penalty will expire. Then it'll be 5-on-3. Win the draw. Colt now out there, Froome and Hikola. They're going to go back door and fire a shot, and they'll get the stick on it. Knocks it wide. Comes back to Hikola, and he's going to leave it for Colt. Colt will circle back. It's over to Froome. Froome's got pass back to Cole. He's going to try to get it out. Does with help from Enzo. At least regroup them back in their zone. Skating up through, passing to the middle of the ice and across the blue line. Leaves it for the man on the point. He makes a move around Cole. Skating towards the net. Leaves it to the far side for Enzo, who was there, putting some pressure. Leafs are going to shoot the puck. No, they're going to pass it around. Sorry, I got a little bit of traffic in front of me here. Oh, we got away with the trip there. Enzo's going to send it up and out and into the bench. All right, so face off to the right of Sam, Bauman, McGinty, Paziviato. Leafs penalties expired, so we're 5-on-3 for a full minute. They go D to D. You see him fire towards the net. That gets kicked aside by McGinty. Defenseman will switch. A lot of ice out here. They're going to go D to D. Back to the other. Try the one-timer, whiffs on it. Throw it towards the net, goes behind it, so they'll pick it up in the corner. Skating up past the hash, right on the top of the circle, turns, fires. Misses the net. At least to be able to hand this one in. And now McGinty has it. Takes a hit. And the puck is loose in front. Keenan's there to knock it away. McGinty's going to throw it back out, but that's back to the defenseman. 20 seconds here. They go, again, D to D. Good pressure by Keenan. He hammers a kid, knocks him down, puck is out. 10 seconds. Leafs are going to skate it into the zone. They'll put on the brakes, look back high. And they're going to fire instead. Sam with a good stop. And our two players will come out of the box. Got to get back in the play. Svard and Duke come on the ice. Leafs have it behind. They're going to try to send up the boards. That gets deflected, but they're able to keep it in. Bauman tries it again. And we leave the zone without the puck. So the Leafs are going to keep it in here. Take a shot, and that's in. Good hard shot from the top of the circle. That's the traffic in front. We went down, puck stayed high, and that thing went up over the top. 1-1, 7 minutes left. First. Romine, Chang, Bell, Hikala, and Manley. Back up here to Enzo. Enzo's going to flip it up to Bell. Bell's got a man in the middle, just outside the reach of Chang, who's cutting across the blue line. They're going to pass it down, and on net, Sam plays it with his stick for Dane, and Dane is going to throw it in the corner. It's got to be harder. Ends up on the Leaf stick, and they're just going to throw it around the net, and then win the battle in the corner here. Romine's going to pick it up, though, and skate it out of the zone over to Enzo. Enzo now across the red line. He cuts to the middle into traffic. We lose the puck, and they're going to throw it back out. Take it wide, boys. Take it wide. Manley now put on the brakes. Got 2 men on them, though. And now Chi out on the ice. He's going to end up with the puck in the far corner. Turns, looking, he's going to cut through a few players here and get up to the red line and put it past the defenseman and into the zone. Makes a hit, and now the puck is far side. Had a chance to get it, but we had our stick lifted. Able to keep the puck in, and Leafs just able to carry it out. Now they come into our zone with 1-on-4. Did a good job knocking our man over and getting it out. Trying to play it off the boards. Too many Leafs there, though. They get the puck and send it in the middle of the ice. Good hit by Enzo. The ref's going to call it. Can't believe it. They're both going to call it. And said it was late. Enzo's going to hit the box. As the puck was gone, finished our check, and the refs, both of the refs called it interference. All right, Purchase and Son. Hawks going to end up with the puck. Off the tie up, off the draw. They're going to get back to this near point. They're going to go to the far side, top of the circle, back to the D. D now down to the hash. Going to step up, put it behind the net. Trying to look in front there. Now the near boards. Leaves the cycle in the corner. Chip it off the boards themselves as they come around the other side. They go back to the blue line, and they're going to end up with it. And we'll clear it all the way down. Good job by our team keeping the puck on the outside, although now they're skating a good stick to knock that away by Purchase in front. Leafs will fire one towards the net, gets deflected wide. Leafs are hustling though, winning every battle as that puck at the blue line almost gets out, but not quite. They're going to send it to the far boards. Purchase now will backhand it up and out. 1 minute off the penalty here. That'll travel the length of the ice, but not icing, as it does not cross the goal line. Get some fresh legs out there. Bauman and Froome hit the ice. Although the Leafs player just carries it all the way down. Ends up right inside the top of the circle. Fires a shot that beats Sam. Power play goal for the Leafs. Hawks down 2-1. KB, Bauman, and Chang. Poziviata, McGinty. Chang battling hard. Leafs will dump it in. There goes to Keenan. He tries to pass it up to KB. Hits Bauman. Bauman's going to get possession to carry it into the zone. Leaves it in his feet. KB now battling. He throws it in front of the net to Chang. Chang's going to try to backhand it to KB now. KB down low. Sends it up to Chang. Chang makes a move. Throws it in front. Can't quite get a stick on it. McGinty down to Bauman. Bauman back to McGinty. Puck behind the net here. McGinty has it. Looking. He'll backhand it, but that hits a loose stick, and they throw it up, and they will carry it out. 2-on-2. They're offside. That's offside. Good job by Chang back checking here. KB's going to carry the puck into the zone around the defenseman. Tries to cut it towards the net. Puck goes behind the net. He will backhand it in front. Keenan has it. He's going to one-time it down low in the far corner. Now he'll throw it towards the net. And goalie stops it and covers it. 3:08 left in the first. Deep, Svard, Moore, and Manley out there. It's face off to the left of the Leafs goalie. Nice to win this one and get a shot. Puck goes to the far boards. Deep will take a whack at it. Manley will just throw it back in the far corner. Cheese back there. 2 men on him. Deep in the corner now. He's going to slide it to Chi. Leafs defenseman's going to pick it up here, but now we have Spard down there. Chi now is going to pass it back to Moore. Mason's going to fire a shot. Looked like a shot pass to Spard, who was standing on the back door. Just couldn't find it. Goes past us. Good look by Mason. Spard going to get the puck on the boards and turn and fire one towards the net, but the defenseman stops it. Getting a little sustained pressure here by the Hawks. They will try to throw it up, and they're going to throw it out here. Step around and check. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Going to take a shot wide of the net. Puck will go all the way around and out. The defense is going to look to the far side. Comes into some open ice. It'll go back to the D. D to D, the near boards, looking all the way across. Hits his man across the center. And There's the puck into the zone. Manley knocks his man off the puck though and leaves it for Chi. Deep. Has it back. He's going to try to throw it in. Does. And he will go for a change as we get Bell hitting the ice. And now Romine coming in. Cadiso pick up the puck and they're going to skate it up and look to the far side. Good pass as Mason gets a stick on his man to slow him down. And then throws a high hit. He's going to get called for a cross check. Is that our sixth penalty this period? Minute 25 left. We'll go down a man again. All right, Bell, Romine, Hikala, and Froome are out there. With the far hash, steps up to the dot, fires a high one, goes over the net, goes to the defenseman. Bell now knocks it away. He's got one man to beat and three men coming back, and he gets tripped up, and the ref's going to call that. Good hustle by Gavin to draw a penalty to make it 4-on-4 hockey here. So we're going to get Son, Purchase, Froome, and Hikala out here. With a lot of ice, guys. Let's try to maintain some possession. Purchase comes in from the wing to get the puck off the jaw. It's behind the net. Purchase now. Gonna cut it to the net. It's knocked off his stick as the Leafs are going to backhand it up and out. Going to try to make him move. Froome pushes him to the outside. Hikala now picks up his man. Puck is loose if we can get to it. We do, but we throw it up the boards. And we're throwing it down low with a man all alone. What a stop by Sam. As that puck gets passed down low. I think we had forgotten about that man down there. And they're going to, again, skate it up and into the front of the net and fire a shot that just goes wide. Son now is going to maintain possession. He's going to skate it up. Hikala now across the red line. Fire one towards the net. Goalie gloves it, and we'll hold on. And we'll get 4 fresh sets of legs. 8 legs. Will be Bauman, KB, Pozibiata, and McGinty. Puck to the point. Keenan's going to seal it in. Bauman's going to fire one towards the net. Kicked aside. KB was there, but hard rebound that went to the corner. And that's it for the period. Is it ever? 2-1. At least we're in it. All right, G, Bauman, McGinty, and Pozibiata. Got about a 17-second difference on these penalties, so we're good on the power play. At least for a few seconds. McGinty now skating, looking. He's going to spin back, pass it over to Keenan. Keenan looking. Move our feet, boys. Off a cold stick. It's that kid a little high, but knocks him over. Puck is loose in the middle. Bauman battling for it. Leafs are going to throw it in and deep. Keenan back though. And reverse up the board, but the Leafs are there. And now he throws it to Cole. Cole chips it away. He's alone. If he can get there with some speed, fires the shot, gets deflected. The puck is in front. Had a swipe at it. Just couldn't quite connect, and the Leafs are going to carry it out. And try to cut by. Good job by Jonah to get a stick on it. Looking up to Bauman, but it's past Bauman, and we'll play the puck with a high stick. So. A little excitement in action. Purchase, Bell, KB, Hikola, and Froome. Puck back and towards Sam. He's just going to cover it up. Drop it again. Sam, the Leafs win it back. You're going to fire a shot. We lift a foot instead of blocking it. Goes towards the net, and then a hard hit. Bell goes down, but the puck goes to Enzo. He lifts it and sends it down the ice back to the Leafs defenseman. They're going to go D-A-D. That goes all the way down, but close enough that they're going to wave off the ice. And Jonah's the first one back. Stick handles and leaves it for Enzo. Enzo now on the boards to Bell. Bell's going to backhand it up to KB. He's going to backhand it to Purchase. Purchase is going to fire a shot. Low one on net, but that gets knocked away. Puck gets knocked out to Enzo. Enzo's going to throw it back in, but we're offside. Clear the zone, boys. Romine, Chang, Deep, Moore, Manley. Leafs win it back. They go D-to-D up the far side, but curling forward in the middle. He carried himself offside, but that's said he had possession. Logan now is going to be in the zone. The first one in there. He's going to go around his man. He's got the puck behind the net, looking in front, stops. So backhand it in front. Romine's there, tries a backhand. Can't quite get all of it and gets knocked to the side boards. Leafs will backhand it up. Moore has stepped up, has it loose for a second there. It bounces away, and the Leafs are going to get another slashing call here, as it's apparent. Just whacking away at these guys. Mason's going to sit in the box. 12.5 left in the second. We'll go down the man again, and see Deep, Romine, Posiviata, and McGinty. We are for. Back to the point, fire a shot with traffic in front, gets deflected into the far boards. They're going to bank it back to right D, over to the left. D is going to fire another shot. Sam sees it. Shot from the goal line, and it goes off for Sam and in the net. I don't know if that's 3 power play goals or not. It could be. That was a bad one, but. Chi, Son, Spard, Hikola, and Froome. All right, boys. Let's battle back here. Leafs are going to dump it back behind the net. Jones is there. Spins it back to Enzo. Enzo's going to skate, taking a look, and we'll throw it up and gets touched. Goes the length of the ice, but no icing here. There's Cole will chase around. That gets knocked up. Enzo's here to keep it in. Spark helping out. Son now on the blue line uses his skates. Good pass by Smart over to Chi in the high slot, but he's surrounded by Leafs almost immediately. They're going to skate it out. Jonah will send his man to the board, keeps the puck and throws it towards the net. Enzo's there to get out of trouble. Chi will backhand it behind the net to Jonah. He'll go up the far board to Spard. Spard gets pinched by the defenseman. Leafs are going to get it back down deep. He's going to leave it for Enzo. Enzo's got a little bit of time here. He's going to bank it off to Spard. Spard across the blue line, looking far side. Good pass. It's off the tip of Colt's stick, but he's going to be able to end up with it. Leaves it for Son. Son's going to pass it in front to Bell. It hit the ice. Good shot on that, and that looked like that puck went in. Ref said no. He was right down there, but from this angle looked in. Mason now skating around in our zone. We'll send it up to Manley. Manley will pass it up, gets knocked up a Leaf stick, and back into our zone. Manley's going to be up for Chi. Chi, last man back with 2-1, will backhand it to Manley. Manley gets hit. Leafs now have it. They're going to pass it in front of the net. And it's down deep below the goal line. 2-on-2 battle down low as Leafs have it behind the net, untouched. They're going to throw it in front. Son will backhand it back in our zone. Leafs end up with it. They're going to throw a high slot. And we'll dump it back down. And we pass it to them again behind our net. And they wind up and take a slop shot. Turning the puck over in our zone like it's our job out here. Ten minutes left in the second. Down 2 goals. Purchase, Bauman. Looks like KB's going to come on the ice. McGinty and Pozviata will be up there on the blue line. Purchase over to McGinty. He'll throw it back up to the defenseman. High stick, and that will be all the way down. Again, Bauman, Purchase, KB, Pozviata, and McGinty face off to the left of the Leafs goalie here. Try to take it forward, but the center blocks it with his leg and easily passes it back. Good bounce off the far boards here as they break out. Looking in front of the net, man's got a shot. Untouched, trailer coming down Main Street, gets the puck on his stick, one times it in, and we just stand around and watch him. When are we going to start picking up the open man? Leafs now will play little cats back in their defense. Now they throw it up and they're past our D. Enzo is going to take a penalty here as he has to, as the man got behind him. That might be our 8th or 9th penalty of the game. I'm not quite sure. It's a lot. Well, we're getting a lot of practice on the PK. You got Chi and Bell out there, Son and Pozviata. Bell will chop it around. Keenan battling against 2 Leafs. Leafs will end up with, they're going to throw it back to the point, fire a shot that gets through, and a man's there, gets a stick on it, deflects it high, but too high, goes out. I think that should be outside. They deflected it out. She in the draw. Back to the Leaf defense, and they'll throw one, but that gets blocked by Son. Keenan's going to. So Bell is going to play it back to Keenan. Keenan just floats it up, and that's actually a little too hard. Good idea, but does travel all the way down, and there's an icing. Another defensive zone face-off. 1:28 left in the penalty kill. Bell's going to get the puck from the jaw and pass it to Son. Son's going to flick it down and force his man to come around the net. He does, and now he's carrying up the ice with some speed. She's going to get the puck. He's going to leave it in the corner. Son now has it. He's going to skate towards his man. He's going to take a hit there without a stick. She's going to get the puck here, and he's going to send it up to Bell. Bell's got a little bit of time on the far side. Going to fire a shot in front with Keenan there. Goalie makes a save, and a good hard pass, but that's outside the reach of the Leafs forward. Will bank off the boards and go down for an icing. So 42 seconds left in our penalty. 8 minutes left in the second. All right, KB and Deep out there. They're going to put McGinty and Bauman. Blue line. Deep's going to end up with the puck. He's going to look. Going to think about shooting. Maintain possession. He's going to travel behind the net. Fight off two players here. So he's going to pin the corner. Good hustle by Deep. As Leafs are finally get the puck up the ice and pass it into the middle. Cutting to the far side. We'll get it down low and stop. Bauman's there. He'll send it around. Leafs defenseman will chop it back down low. Forward picks it up, takes a hit. McGinty, good job. Throws a hit and gets the puck back in the corner. Now back behind the net, looking up to the defense. He's going to fire a shot right on net. Sam hits him in his chest. He's able to hold it. Penalty has now expired. Svard will hit the ice. KB, Svard, Deep, McGinty, and Bauman. The Leafs are going to win that back, but Deep is able to get to it first. He's going to carry it down. Ends up with a good pass to the far side. It goes off the boards. Good idea. Svard's there. He's going to pass it back to KB. Passes it to Deep. Who gets a shot on net and goal makes a save. That's the tic-tac-toe play. That puck gets knocked out of the zone and back in before we cleared it for an offside. Back to the Leafs defense when they go D to D up off the boards. Bauman steps up. This will bring it into the zone. Far side. Fire one back in front. Leafs maintain possession. McGinty levels a kid. So Leafs go back to the point, and we can't get out to block it. It gets through and stopped by Sam. Manley out there with Romine, Chi, Bell, and Chang. So trying to get some offense going here. We're putting 4 forwards and a defenseman. when we're on the penalty box. Rewind back to Chi. Chi tries to send the off the far board, that gets picked off in the high slot, and Leafs will fire a hard shot that misses. We're going to end up with the puck. A nice breakout. We try to throw it in the middle, and it's just outside their reach. As the Leafs are going to end up with it. We'll throw it back down deep. Bell up the boards to Chang. Chang back to the middle race. Danon. He's going to throw it up and out. Like Leafs defenseman now with it. And now the Leafs are in, and a quick 2-on-1 here. Try to play it to themselves. They're running into each other down there again. Romine's going to get it up to Chang. Chang will flip it up, but not out. Leafs defenseman standing firm at the blue line will use his glove to play it to himself, as the Leafs will throw it towards the net here. Romine's going to pick it up to Bell. Bell stops, throws, but gets blocked. Can't get the puck out. Leafs try to make a nice pass. Gets deflected though by Danon. And we're going to call coincidental penalties here. A little bit of jostling behind the play. Ref's seen enough, and Romine and a Leaf player will hit the box. We'll stay 5-on-5, and face-off will be at center ice. Chi, Bell, Chang, Paziviata, and Purchase. Demon steps up. Puck is loose here. Chang has it and chip it over to Bell. Near boards Bell now. The blue line's going to fire a shot through the defenseman's legs, right on net. Goalie turns it aside. Leafs will clear it all the way down. Colt's the last man there. They make a good move around the defenseman. And, cross check with a kid in the back into the boards. And another penalty. 4:46 left in the second period. Son, Deep, Ginty, and Froome. We'll ring it around back to their defenseman. They'll go D to D. And throw it towards the net, off the post. And that goes all the way through. People are open in front, but ends up hitting the post, staying out. Leafs now with possession in the corner. It's far side in front, and Son kicks it to himself, chips it hop off the glass, and all the way down for a nice. Lose the puck behind the net. And Leafs will get it. Going to throw it back in front and loose for a second there. Another shot. Sam makes a pad save. Leafs are going to circle up, fire another hard shot. That one gets deflected. We'll chip it to this corner. Jonah will try to pass it up, but not out, as Leafs will make a nice pass in front. Tries there to make a stop, as we're going to pass it back to the middle of the ice, and got to get this puck out of the zone. We have the chances. Hawks are Leafs down low. They're going to throw it in front of the net. Sam's there to cover it, and we'll get a whistle. And some fresh bodies on the ice. Keenan comes out with Manley, KB and Bauman. 37 seconds left on the PK. Manley now behind the net's going to leave it. At least pick it up though. They're going to carry it in front and backhand it. Kid walks right up in front of the net, and now they have it behind the net. They're going to bank it off the back. And backhand it out to the blue line. They go D to D. Fires a hard shot, gets deflected, hits the post. We'll hear it from here. Leafs will be circling around. Shot pass, can't connect. Leafs will pass it behind the net. Spin in the corner. Penalty's over as Spard comes on the ice. They're going to look for this near point and fire a shot. Bauman blocks it, but tries to backhand it out, and another shot off the post. So 3 in a row. KB's skating up. He will try to get through the defenseman. He's going to try to throw it in front. Just gets knocked away. Good hit by Keenan as the Leafs now with numbers 2-on-1 developing. Manley back in, throw it in front. Goal. Easy goal. 5-1. Putting the puck down, turn it over low. Leafs make a quick pass up the ice. On their way with numbers, turn to a 2-on-1. Pass gets up into the middle, and the player makes no mistake. Bell, Chang, Purchase, McGinty, and Froome out there now. Let's go show a little life. Froome's going to throw it up, it gets deflected. McGinty's just going to fire it up out through off the glass, and that'll go through their defenseman. So just under 2 minutes left in the second period. The Leafs are going to skate it around and just walk out of their zone untouched. And we touched that with a high stick, so we got a whistle on the face-off to the left of now Lucas Jordan, who is in the game. Puck back to McGinty. McGinty will ship it around to Froome. Froome has a little bit of time here. He's going to throw it up and away. Gets picked off by the Leafs player. He's going to skate it and pass it over to the far side. He's going to try to go back door. Gets deflected. Bell's just going to try to shoot it out, but that gets picked off as well. So the Leafs just maintaining possession seemingly at will here. And they're going to throw it back to the far defenseman, and that's going to slide out just because he can't handle the pass. Chang now is going to pass it back, gets deflected to Froome. Froome is going to throw it in front of the net, and Leafs end up with it. Good scoring chance, and ref's got to let us get away with a trip there. Puck is loose in front of the net, and it's still loose. Another shot. Good stop by Lucas to keep that thing out. Leafs are firing away. Purchase now has it. Going to make a move at the blue line. Doesn't get it out, and they keep it in. Got to get the puck out when we have a chance. Finally, we fire it up and out. Bell now bounces it off the boards. 15 seconds left. Nice if we could get a forecheck. We're just going to throw it around. And at least they'll just kick it up and out. We'll throw it back in. And that'll do it for the second period. 5-1 for the Leafs after 2. Romine, Deep, and KB, Posiviata, and Manley. Leafs win the draw. They're going to go back D to D and chip it with a turning forward. So they continue to move without the puck, which means they're open for passes. Interesting concept. Battle down low. Leafs are going to throw it in front. KB's there, takes a whack at it, but the Leafs are going to end up with possession. Go to the far D. They're going to shoot towards the net. Dane tries to clear it, does for a second, but the Leafs get it and fire one towards the net. Now it's behind the net. 2-on-2 battle back there with Romine and Manley, but at least pick it up and we'll try to circle, try to wrap that one around. Lucas has his pad down though to keep it out. Bell, Chang, Bauman, Froome, and McGinty. Leafs get to it behind the net, and then we come up the far boards. The turn, we'll throw it to the close defenseman. We'll wind up, a hard shot. Lucas gets a glove on it and holds on. Lucas shows some heart. Tied up off the draw. At least we're going to throw one towards the net. Lucas with the save. McGinty will throw it up the boards and does not get out, at least not at the moment, just now. But the Leafs will wait and will carry it in. The zone is not cleared, so it's offside. Puck back to McGinty. He's going to throw it up. Back to the Leafs defenseman. Bell will end up trying to throw it deep. Does. The Leafs have it on their stick behind the net, and they're going to throw it up middle of the ice, but they're able to get to it, and they're going to throw it down. Icing's waved off, and the first one's to it. Shoney's back there. One hand up to Bauman. Bauman will pass it to Bell in the middle. He'll leave it for McGinty. Now Chang will kick it up to himself. Bell now into the zone. He gets knocked down. Release, pick it up and we'll send it down. Jonah, the last man back, leave it for Manley. We send up with it. We'll throw it behind it. Plays it off the back of the net. We got 4 Hawks centered around that kid. He's going to get it to this other side of the ice. It's wide open. Leafs maintain possession behind our net. We're going to throw it near boards. Manley now will throw it up the boards to Chang. It's kept in. Manley there. Leafs will ask, calling for it in front of the net because he's wide open. Puck is sent there, but Lucas chips it away. Back to their defenseman. And now Bauman has chipped it away for the defenseman and can't quite get to it. Unfortunately, just outside of his reach. Leafs are going to throw one in on net. Manley, the first one to it, he's going to leave it for Pikola. Pikola with a second. He passed it up to Bell, off of Bell's stick, and that's going to be thrown back in the zone for an offside. 12 minutes, 10 seconds left in the third period, 5-1. Spard, Purchase, Son, Pikola, and Manley out there. Let's go back to Hikola. Up off the boards for Svard. Svard will pass it to Son. Son's going to take it to the outside. You got 2 men on him. Leave it for Svard. Svard's going to throw it down below the net. Purchase is back there. Got a skate on it. He spins, looking in front. Gets it to add it to Son. Just got knocked away. Purchase now back to Manley. Manley will throw it towards net. Son has a shot. That gets deflected. Hikola now will dump it down. Purchase on his man, goes behind the net. Purchase with it on his stick. We go up the far boards here, back to Manley. Manley will try to throw it not deep, but on the Leafs stick, and they're just going to throw it out. Pico will go off the board. Sward will chip it up to Son. Son now has it alone in front. He's going to make a move. And goalie makes a good save as Sward makes a nice pass to Son as he's cutting through the middle of the ice with speed. It's okay, a couple good chances there. Got a little life back in our step. Let's see if we can build on it. Chi, Romine, Deep, Moore, and Poziviata. Leafs end up with it. We're going to throw it around the near boards here, but Moore steps up, stick handles, slides off his stick, and the Leafs end up with it. Good stick lift by Romine. And force the Leafs back into their zone. They're going to try the other side here. They do up across the red line into the zone. And throws one of Lucas calmly blockers away. Colt now will spin. He'll try to take it up the boards. Gets checked, and the Leafs now have it. Looking the defenseman on the near side is going to take a shot. Gets blocked by Moore. Moore will throw it up, not out. Keenan now behind the net. He's going to fire one up. We knock down and again stays in. Leafs make a move, makes two moves. Puck behind the net, going to throw it in front. She sends a message. Is Deep now with it. We'll pass it to the middle of the ice for Keenan. Keenan leaves it for Deep. We lose it as we cross the blue line. The Leafs are now away. Make a nice stretch pass, but Jonah's there to knock it away. Keenan will turn, fire, but that stays in the zone. Now they're going to take a shot from a difficult angle. That gets blocked by Keenan. Good block. Looks like it stung a bit. Romine will pin his man in the corner. Leafs will step out with it and go back to their D. He's going to wind up, blocked by Chi. Another shot in front as Romine now knocked off his stick. Leafs will pass it around a little bit here. We'll skate it down to the corner, making a move. And they will throw it back to the point. Holt with a block, and he's gone. He's got a man coming back. He's going to get a shot on net, and that defenseman is able to catch up to it and get a stick on it and deflects the shot away. So the puck will be back behind the net. Cheese there. Going to look in front. We've got a defenseman stepping up, and we can't connect. Froome, the last man back with a man on him. And I think they said white. So he's going to call a penalty. He said roughing. Oh, no, it's on us. McGinty's going to go to the box. Do you see it? I see. So Bell and Cavey will be out there with Manley and Hikolo. Sorry, a little distracted there, but he's getting the puck towards the net. Lucas able to cover it up for another whistle. All right, Manley picks the puck up from the face-off. He's going to try to throw it, gets stopped behind the net, and is underneath Enzo. Bell's back there. He's going to try to chip it up. Nope, blocked. Shot by the Leafs that gets deflected all the way back out to the far D. They're going to chip it down low and they skate it out in front. Lucas sticks it away. Winds up, man in front, and Lucas with a couple of big saves. Lucas a 4-goal deficit. Puck gets knocked off, but Lucas had it. Whistle blown, and a minute 15 left. And the penalty. Bauman, Svard, Moore, Poziviata.
It's terrific up there. I thought it was close.
At least going to win the draw. They're going to go back to the hash, back up to D. They're going to rotate, switch down low. Go near side and
back door.
Going to skate it back out. Fires to the far side of the ice. Going to get a shot. Travels through the crease. All the way back up to the defenseman. And they're going to play within the blue line, able to keep it in. As Leafs are skating around, back to the D, far D, top of the circle. Fire one towards the net. Lucas knocks it away. Leafs end up with possession. They're going to skate up the high side, looking at a one-timer. Stop, passes it back to the far side, gets to the circle, and fires a shot to Keenan with another big block. And we try to carry it out, but our stick gets lifted, so they're going to carry it right back in. Tip it forward. Now Svard has the puck, and one man to beat. He's going to dump it into the defenseman, who's going to stop it and turn and skate up the ice with it. They're all the way in. Bauman now on the ice. The penalty's expired. The Leafs end up with possession and fire a high shot. Lucas there save and cover. No rebound. All right, we've got Chi, Son, Purchase, Froome, and Hikala. .642. Even the draw back to Endo's going to chop it up the boards, but it goes right to the defenseman. She now is going to skate it up out of the zone. Tries to one-hand it over. He's going to pick it up as it goes off the boards, and will make a move. Knocked away by the other defenseman. Purchase is going to get to it. He fights off a check. Gets pinned in the boards now behind the net. Son has it. He's going to chip it back down low. Purchase now. 3 Leafs in the corner. Son's down there. Leafs are going to chop it up and going to look to the middle of the ice, and they throw it up and out. Enzo's back to it. He's going to try to chop it off the boards, but that gets deflected, and the Leafs try to throw it to a winger who's screaming down the other side of the ice. Puck is now out in front of the net. It's going to turn. What a save by Lucas. Hard shot from the slot. The puck was shot out in the middle of the ice, and there's a man standing there. Through now, we'll throw it behind the net. That gets deflected. Leafs will battle down low. Son, Hikala in the corner. She now is going to skate it up. It's got Purchase, the 2-on-2. And Son joins the rush. Left for Son. Son fires a shot wide of the net. Now Son down low. He's going to look for Chi. The Leafs defenseman gets it and will throw it up out, and they will pass it into the zone. Past our defenseman, they get a shot on net, and that was in. Forward walks right by our defenseman and shoots the puck high. Lucas has gone down and up over the shoulder. For a 6-1 lead. And a 5-goal deficit will start this clock running, and we'll keep it running. Or if we score. Leafs have it. Down the corner, they'll throw it in front. We're going to pass it up to Deep. Deep has one man to beat. Battling hard. Puck goes in the corner. Deep's down there. It's going to get thrown up the boards to Manley. Manley's going to just chip it back down. We'll try it again. Romine's there to pick it off. Manley's going to step up. He throws it back down the corner. Leafs have it. They're going to clear it up the near boards. McGinty steps up. Has it on his stick, looking, turning around, looking. Tries to find Manley, who had stepped up, but that got deflected. And now we've got a 2-on-1 with Logan Chang, the last man back. And he does a good job knocking the pass away, but goes off his skate right on net. And Lucas is able to go back the other way to stop it. The puck is now knocked to Logan. Logan's going to skate it out and carry it in. Svard now on the ice. He has going to leave it for Manley. Manley winds up. Tuck gets through and gets the net. A rebound, gets past the goalie, but gets deflected wide. Svard's going to fire back to the point, but there's no one there. And now the Leafs end up with it. And shoot a high shot. Lucas gets his glove up and catches it and holds on. 3:20 and counting.
Got the full leg.
Puck gets sent up and out. Baby's there. Bell now can't quite get the handle on it, as at least will throw it back out of their zone. Mason's looking, fires it up off the boards. Back to the Leafs defenseman. They will carry it into their zone and will lose it. Bell has it, tries to fire a shot, but fans on it as the Leafs are going to carry the puck out, and they have a man behind us. But we knock it away as Mason steps up to foil that rush, but it looked like it was offside, so they whistled it down. Face off outside our zone. Bell, Svard, KB, Moore, and Froome. Froome over to Mason. Mason's going to just flip it in. Leafs calmly send it around, chip it back out, and break out of the zone. Look at the practice. They're going to carry it in, drop it. Go behind the net. Skating with it. Drop pass. Take a shot. Svard blocked. A good block by Svard. The Leafs will dump it down deep. Mason's going to throw it around to Jonah. Jonah's got some time. We'll throw it up to KB. KB's going to backhand it. Not out. As now the Leafs have it in front all by himself. And they throw it between his legs. Flip it in as it's a costly turnover. That now is 7-1. Puck goes out of play. 40 seconds left. They can't find the puck. They don't need one at this point. Should check our net. They have about 30 seconds left. Keenan's going to dump it in. Son's going to hustle his first one to it. Now looking, he's going to throw it up high right to the Leafs player, and they're going to skate it out. 10 seconds left here. And that does it. 7-1 loss. Not sure if anyone was counting, but I think the total goals for and against was around 35-5 or 6. So it's going to be a good weekend to forget. Everyone has a good rest of your weekend, and everyone gets home safely.